WD18, I'm here outside the Vicks, finished Watford 1, Southampton 1. I'm here with Dan from the Saints View. We will leave their link in the description. Mate, as a Southampton fan, must be a gutting result there at the end.
I think in the manner of the result, it is gutting, but on paper, it's a good point.
Going into the game, would you have taken
I
said
1-1 and
I said Shane Long to score.
Yeah, cheers for that one, mate. No, look, at the end of the day, I could come here on and moan, but we're just going to talk about it normally. We've got 4 more points. Before the game, we needed 4 points to stay mathematically safe. That's 1 point today. We need a win on Saturday, and it's done. Mathematically safe, our goal difference is a lot better than Cardiff's, and then we can have the last, what will it be, two games, and we can have a party. But we were so close tonight. We were that far away. We were so close.
What do you think kind of swung it towards Watford? Because we were playing woefully, but I feel like your substitutions may have let you down. Did that surprise you? I know there was a few injuries, but
we needed to make the substitutions. I think Romeo was going to get sent off because you know what,
it was a scrappy game.
You know what my Dean's like. He could have easily slid in, get his second yellow, and then he would have been off, and then we would have been really weak in midfield. So I think it was the right substitution to bring Lamina on. Glad Armstrong started. A bit disappointed to see him come off, especially for Josh Sims. He's not really been affecting the games too much.
I felt like he was quite absent when he came on.
Yeah, he was, but at the end of the day, I think the substitutions made sense. It was just you lot realising, oh shit, we actually have to go and get something from this game.
I swear, if we'd lost that game, I would have thought that's our dream of Europe by the end of the season over, not going to lie. Angus Gunn, thought made a load of good saves today. And your defence, actually, considering what I saw against Newcastle at the weekend, I thought your defence held it together quite well.
I think that's the good point. What we saw today was a reaction from that game. That's what I wanted to see tonight.
From the first seconds.
Saturday was the worst performance under Hasenhüttl, and we've lost twice to Cardiff. Right. So that it was the reaction we needed. I'm gutted that we didn't take more chances because it's like Jacob said off camera, we should have been 3-0 up by 60 minutes.
I turned around to my dad and I was like, they should be 4-0 up. And it was about 5 minutes before time.
We should have. And I think partly down to Redmond being tired. I mean, that's 2 sets of 90 minutes in, 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he's rested on Saturday. But look, we're at the bitter end of the season.
What's your plans for next season? If you're a fan, you've seen this huge struggle, obviously, getting rid of Mark Hughes, getting Hasenhüttl in, a great coach, did well over in Germany with Leipzig. And what do you think there's going to be big investment at the summer?
Someone brought up the phrase in our fan base, and I think it perfectly describes what we could be, a force to be reckoned with. I reckon. Well, first of all, I can't even believe I still can't believe we got Hasenhüttl. How our board managed to do that from Mark Hughes to Ralph Hasenhüttl, I still can't believe it. But I think the Bundesliga is different to the Premier League. You can get promoted with a good manager. You can get promoted side to second. We won't be like that. We won't be fighting for top 4. I reckon it will be a similar season to what we had under Koeman, back to where really we should be fighting for top half, maybe pushing for that 7th spot in the Europa League.
It's between that 8th and 12th sort of bracket that a lot of teams do.
Yeah, and I think that's really competitive now in the league. But what we need to do next season is really build, because I expect us to push on next season. But
I'd be shocked if you turned up next season like you have this season.
We just need to make the most of Hasenhüttl, because if we get that 7th spot, he will be off to one of the top 6. Poch, he's going to go at some point. Spurs will be looking for another manager. He will be gone.
He fits the mantle.
He will be gone within a year, if not 2. And so we just need to enjoy ourselves. I think now it's got to a point where we are safe. 3 more points. I mean, Cardiff.
I'd say not even mathematically. I'd say just looking at it.
Cardiff and Brighton. If we go down to Cardiff and Brighton, I'll just quit football. It's like
just fully just quit.
Just fully just quit. But yeah, no, I think we just need to finish the season on a high. Look in the summer. I don't think we'll be spending. It's going to be more about the hierarchy. We've just got rid of our chairman. We're still looking for a director of football. I think it'll be more to do with the hierarchy, because Hasenhüttl's philosophy is maybe not to spend as much, to really work with the players that he's got. I think we'll need another striker and maybe another centre-back, and that'll do us fine.
Finally, we need to get a neutral perspective on the game this Saturday, Watford v Wolves, for the 3rd time this season. How do you see it going down as a neutral fan?
Wolves are inconsistent. If
have you seen us? Have you just seen what we just did? That was pretty inconsistent, I'd say. It's not hard. It's a very hard one.
You're not a top 6 side, so I think that favours you a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 2-2. As a neutral, I think it might be an entertaining game, but I think it'll be a draw. But Burnley, I remember the Burnley-Leicester game last season. That was pretty much the player for Europa. The home side won that one. Who knows? You might win this one and then inevitably get Europa League.